Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Monster Rancher 2. In the last episode, Zordrak managed to get promoted to the D class. Now we are in an official D Cup D class tournament. I don't think he's going to win. I don't think he's ready, but I want to give it a try anyway, because why not, right? So, just as a reminder, Zordrak is our moneymaker monster. We've got a decent routine for him, one that involves resting on week 1 and then training on the rest of the weeks. He is not a no-rest monster, he is our moneymaker, and eventually, I'm sure he will make that cash. But first, he's got to get a little stronger. That's already an okay start with how powerful that punch was, although it should probably get a little bit more powerful. Our boy has very little accuracy and very little speed. He's still able to dodge okay, but as I said in the last episode, I think that's more of an indictment against the opponent's accuracy than it is Zordrak's speed. But his defense is holding out pretty damn well right now. I did see that arrowheads are tanks. I didn't look that up or anything, but the game sort of tells you that they're tough little monsters with loads of defense and life, and so far Zordrak is definitely showing that to be true. And it seems that if I build a tank, it will remove RNG from the equation, because it doesn't matter if our boy gets punched repeatedly. If he can take those shots, and as long as he can land a decent counterattack, then we'll be good to go. I guess every Monster Rancher needs to be approached differently, because in Monster Rancher 4, I found great success with Costume Pixies, who had massive speed, so massive that enemies only had single-digit chances to hit, even in the S class. And I think Zordrak's problem, or I should say my problem with Monster Rancher 2, is that in at least the earlier Monster Ranchers, it was not that easy. Certainly in Monster Rancher 1 and 2, defense has played more of a part than I thought it would. It doesn't mean I can ignore speed entirely, but it does mean that monsters need to have a little bit more defense than I've been giving them. So raising a tank might be an interesting change, especially since I generally don't like tanks. And we are getting slapped around by a Mochi Pixie, which is very insulting. We're definitely hitting harder, but he's got such a high to hit that our offense just didn't matter. His high dodge rate also hurt us on that one. We did an okay showing, but with more power, we would have only had to have landed a few of those, and I think we would have won that match. So Zordrak definitely needs to keep working on his offense more than his defense, at least for a little bit. Even though he's a defensive monster, he needs a little bit of offense to get by, unless he had some sort of redonkulous number of defense and life points. Like if our boy had like 999 defense and life, then who gives a shit? He can just chip damage his way to victory, but he's a far cry from that, so we've got to work on his power. Millium, meanwhile, should be pretty simple as long as we can take her shots and we can actually deliver one. I'm gonna stay in Millium's face because her little pats aren't gonna do shit, even if they do land. So, That's right, Millium. You just keep doing your little saucy kick. Good job. Alright, now that I'm at 99 guts. Now that I'm no longer at 99 guts, come here! You saucy little minx. Okay, that's getting annoying. There we go. Yeah, I knew I'd only have to land one shot. That's the way I want Zordrak to fight, where he can just take those shots, and they just don't matter. Like, keeping me in check with my guts. Okay, well, that's... We may have just murdered a woman, but apparently that's fine in Monster Rancher land. Anyway, we're, that's the way I want the fights to go in general, just not just against Pixies, where Zordrak can either dodge or just absorb a ton of damage and then answer with 1 or 2 attacks and put down his opponent, and we can move on. Sleep Bomb is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, I'm sure, because he's got high defense and high life, relatively speaking. But we've got some decent defense, too. Our life is behind, but that's... we'll deal with that. So, let's, yeah, just keep him away. Oh, Claw Assault. Yeah, see, that wasn't... 42 damage isn't bad, but that's not very high percentage-wise. Yeah, Sleep Bomb is fighting like I want Zordrak to be. And we will get there. We just need more training to get there. Zordrak's still fairly young. I still think he's a baby. He hasn't seemed to have grown any taller, but that assumes he does grow taller and not just longer. So I'm not entirely sure. Come on, get your shit together, Zordrak. Now we're in trouble. Like, we don't have the power to, yeah, we don't have the power to answer him right now. Yep, we need more power because we are just not doing as much damage as we need to do. Ah! That's gonna... no, he's gotten us, I think. By 0.2%. He got us by 0.2%. If we'd had more life points, we would have been fine. Alright, I'm not even worried, because Zordrak just got to the D class. So I'm not even worried that he's a little out of his game right now. He'll get there. It's not bad. We just need to get power trained up to 300, and we need to start putting him in some unofficial tournaments so I can get better gauges on where he's at. But the next goal is power 300 and defense 300. And then we'll be in good shape. Yeah, screw you, Winston. Ow, never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize for telling you to go screw yourself. Looks like his further attacks are lower to hit. Nice dodge. And begin fighting. Okay. Come on, Zordrak. There you go. Yeah, look at that. That's what I want to see on every single monster we fight. That is precisely the way I want the fights to go. Because now we've got him far back on his heels, and RNG doesn't matter because if he hits me, whatever, we can take it, and now the fight's over. That is exactly how I want it to go. As we get Zordrak more moves, and as we get him more power, I should be able to do most of what I need to do. It's just going to come down to the fights where I'm against monsters who have high dodge rates, like pixies or hoppers or catos. Those are the guys who I'm going to have some problems with, but it is what it is. Wait, are we... we're actually tied for first? Are you freaking serious? At 3 and 2, we're tied for first? Okay. Shit, man, we may get Zordrak to the C class. Well, he's definitely not ready for the C class, since he's struggling at the D. But that's fine, man. That is okay. Alright, hold your... yup, alright, stay distant, but hold your attack until 40 seconds to go. Yep, because we can take some of those shots. Wow, he's lucky that he's dodging those. Because that was an 80% chance to hit, and he somehow got around that. All I need you to do is land one, Zordrak. Just one. Give me one. Zordrak does need some accuracy help. I mean... yeah, he needs some... yeah, there we go. All I needed was one. Alright, finish him off. Spam it. That's fine. Stay in his face. He's got nothing. He's got nothing on you, Zordrak. Just waste time. He's got nothing on you. Yeah, it's fine. All we needed was one. Excellent work. An unexpectedly good result. But now we definitely have to slow down. Because Zordrak pulled that off with, like, no skill, no speed, only his two basic moves, relatively low power. And, yeah, that was more lucky than good, man. All right. But that's all right. We'll roll from there. And we'll just keep working on power to 300, defense to 300, life probably to 200, and we should be all right. That'll give us a good start. Bouncy, bouncy mochi. Oh, God. I just had this image that if there was a song and they put the lyrics at the bottom of the screen, like, the bouncing mochi is probably going to show you where you should be singing. It's like, ugh. Alright, anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, he is definitely bigger now. Yeah, he's definitely an adult now. His tail is at the top of the awning. His head is past the bottom of the awning. Okay. Yeah, he's much bigger. Who's a good wasm? You're a good wasm. Yes, you is. Alright, if errantry is on sale, I'll probably do it. In fact, Oh. What do you friggin' know? Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a nuts oil. He's gonna be fucking exhausted after this. But if errantry is on sale, I'll take advantage of it because we need the moves and we need the numbers. And since he's an adult, I think that means he can do better on even the attributes he is not predisposed to. So let's get... Oh, it even shows what kind of tech I can get out of it. Oh, I didn't know that. So yeah, if I do a hit tech, that means it's higher hit percentage at the cost of less damage. Withering is guts damage. Heavy tech is heavy power, usually at the cost of accuracy. Sharp tech is critical damage. Oh, that's so cool. Man, I wish I had seen that. Okay, well, for now we need power more immediately, so get that one, and we'll go from there. Even though you need accuracy more, we need power now, so do this. Oh man, this is so great. And yes, we got a new technique. Good job, Zordrak! Oh, you're so much better than Karen, who's frozen and is gonna die soon, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh god. I'm so mean to my monsters. Oh, I like arrowheads. Oh, I'm so glad I have one. I didn't realize they would be available from the market. I thought I'd have to find a CD or whatever. So I was really happy to have a Pier 1. Oh, this is what Monster Rancher's all about. Once again, me ignoring the bullshit of trying to force myself to play a certain way. It's so much better. I'm having so much more fun not worrying about speedrunning and such. I'm just happy to have a little crab monster. Who's a cute little crab monster? You're a cute little crab monster. Yes, you is. You're also very upset right now, but that's okay. We're gonna mint leaf you. We're gonna rest you. Oh, you're gonna have such a wonderful life. You'll be so happy. Until the next fight. In fact, where is your... I almost looked at the battle schedule and I'm like, no, he's not ready. Dislikes potato. Good, you don't have to worry about it. Tail swing. Force of C, hit percentage of D. Okay, both of his current attacks, his two basic attacks, have decent hit percentages, so... That's where the defense, or the lack of accuracy is going to hurt us a little bit. It's almost September again. I am going to send him into the Artemis Cup because we need that ASAP. Even though he's going to take the massive loyalty hit for it, we need it. Yep, we need that Artemis Cup. We need that Artemis sculpture. So it's going to happen. All right, buddy, just keep working on your dominoes. We need to get your... dominoes sounds good. Actually, no, it doesn't. I just had Hot Pockets. Anyway... Domino's chicken sounds good. They're little chicken kickers. They're little, like, chicken nuggies dipped in hot sauce. Oh. Also, damn it. Why? Why, brain? Why? Why do you need food right now? You don't need food, Pyro. You do not need food. Oh, alright. Keep doing domino. Yeah, for our moneymaker monster, he's not really making a whole lot of money right now, but that's okay. That's okay. He is doing fine the way he is. I'm not concerned. He's still got plenty of lifespan left. We're keeping his stress and his fatigue relatively in check. He's got some issues right now, but that's fine. No, he's not ready for that Colt, so you can just screw yourself. I miss Holly. I mean, Colt, admittedly, you're a bit cuter because your face is rounder, but that's just in a pure artistic sense. I miss Holly. And Colt keeps getting into the drug stash, so that one drug stash I have that we don't want to talk about. I mean, look at that smile. That is not the smile of a sober woman. It just isn't. Alright, so you need to keep working on dominoes. Yes, get you to 300. And then we'll start working on accuracy a little bit. We don't need accuracy to be that much. In fact, I would kind of prefer only doing accuracy in RNG, because then I know the numbers are going to get up there higher. Man, his power is not climbing as high as I thought it would be, though. Well, I'm sure he'll be alright. We only need to get him to the B class. Nothing else matters. He is not destined beyond the B class. Because even once we get to the B class, we will not enter official B class tournaments, because there are not enough tournaments in the A class to justify the income. But in the B class, if we enter every B class tournament we come to, we will be making fat stacks. Okay, so Zordrark is 2 years old. I don't know how long arrowheads live, but I mean, he's doing alright. But yeah, with as fast as we're going through this, especially, this is only episode 3 of the recording session, Zordrark might wind up getting retired by the time we're done with the recording session. Might have... we might have to go from trying to figure out who our next monster will be at that point, because if I need another money maker, then I'll figure that out as well. You know, I guess if we need another moneymaker, what I'll do is I'll grab 2 throwaways and make a Durahan and use the Durahan as our moneymaker. That way I can show off another braid. I mean, since we have that double edge anyway, we may as well do something with it. Okay, so we need you to mint leaf to get rid of your stress. And then we'll send you right back into training. I mean, no, you'll rest and then you'll go into training. Yeah, so I guess we're going to be doing a lot of training in the next episode or 2, because his numbers are too far behind right now. I need to get a thumbnail of him doing kind of a little fisty crab claw in the air. I guess I could cheat and go to the monster viewer and do it that way, like I did with Rudy back in episode Monster Rancher 1, but I don't like doing that. It's not as pretty. No, I'm not praising you, because I think I'm still being too easy on you. That must be a sale on items. Yup. Goody. Yeah, I'm still soft. Alright, I still need to be a bit rude. Okay. Oh man. This is nice. I'm in a Monster Rancher mood today. I didn't start in a Monster Rancher mood. Not only because my brain is not braining very well right now, but just... I don't know, man. I hadn't been feeling it because I'm like, ugh, more Monster Rancher, and I have to keep all these numbers straight and shit. And now it's like, you know what? Zordrark's doing fine without me doing any ridiculous levels of planning, so it's good enough. I'm happy with where he's at. He can just keep doing his Zordrark things and we'll be fine. And we are at 20 minutes, so I am out of time for this episode. So now that Zordrak has hit 300 power, we're going to switch him over to... I think I'll do defense just to get it to 300 because he's so close. And then we'll switch him over to... we'll switch him over to accuracy just long enough to get him to say level 2 or level 3 and then keep this going for a little while. In the next episode, we'll also take on the Artemis Cup, get that sculpture, and start having yet another weapon in our disposal to take over the world. By which I mean, I guess it's a pillow or something. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.